ABC's Alex Perez sat down with the siblings who are now suing the hospital. Here's this exclusive interview.
When Sarah Feudaz was wheeled into surgery at the University of Toledo Medical Center, she thought she was being given the gift of life.
This was going to be the end of it. I would finally start feeling better.
Instead, she says she awakened to a nightmare.
And I just remember asking over and over again, what happened?
Feudaz's ordeal began last March when she was diagnosed with chronic kidney failure. To live, she would need a transplant. Then doctors found a perfect match, her brother Paul.
When he said yes, it was the most amazing moment of my life.
But that relief soon turned to disbelief.
I knew that something had gone wrong as soon as I was being rolled out of surgery because I had lifted up my shirt and realized I didn't have an incision.
Then the startling truth: a nurse had accidentally thrown away Paul's donor kidney, apparently thinking it was medical waste.
What really made it clear to me was seeing my sister walking around fine, and I'm laying in bed in a lot of pain.
Somebody wasted part of my brother.
For 3 months, she was forced to return to dialysis.
I just cried because I couldn't believe that I was back where I started. When I should have been healthy, I should have been recovering.
The hospital eventually found her another kidney in Colorado and paid for Feudaz's travel, but the Feudaz family has now filed a lawsuit. In a statement, the University of Toledo tells ABC News, "We apologize sincerely. We have done our best to provide many remedies to help those affected move forward." But in court, the hospital is fighting back, asking a judge to dismiss parts of the lawsuit, leaving Sarah Feudaz to fight not only for her health, but, she says, for justice.
They threw away my life. They threw away something that meant so much to me.
For Good Morning America, Alex Perez, ABC News, Chicago.
And ABC's chief medical editor, Dr. Rich Bessert, back with us right now. The first question we all think is, how is it possible that something like this happens? You know, I went and had minor knee surgery this summer. They mark it up a million times. 5 people come and ask you about it.
I mean, when you talk about errors in medicine, there's errors that are called sometimes errors, which no matter what you do, occasionally you're going to have a problem. You're going to have an infection, or you may have some kind of bad outcome. But this is what's called a never event. It should never happen because of the kind of experience you had. There should be checklists, there should be procedures that you follow, just like an airplane pilot follows, so that this doesn't happen.
Well, and a kidney isn't a small organ to mistake as medical waste.
That's right. Clearly there was a breakdown in procedure. People did lose their job over this, so it's clear they understood that this should never happen. And it's not something that people who are going in for an organ donation or thinking about donating should think about.
What about the long-term health impact for the brother and the sister? He's now living with one kidney. That was going to happen anyway. She had to wait several months for the match.
Yeah, I mean, when you donate an organ to a relative, it's a beautiful thing. You are putting yourself at some slight risk. You can live fine with one kidney, but if something happens with that, you are at risk. And he did that in this case without any benefit to his sister. There also is a benefit if you get an organ from a living donor. And so I don't know whether her second kidney was from a living donor or someone who is deceased, but there's better survival if it's from a living donor. So, you know, you had both people here at some level of risk. It's a sad story, but 17,000 kidney transplants a year,
Take place
this
successfully.
never happens.
Right.
It's an anomaly.
All right,
That's
Rich.
right.
Thank you so much.